In today's video, I'll show you how to create horizontal scrolling in Figma using auto layout and prototype overflow settings. This is perfect for card carousels, product lists, image galleries, pricing plans, and any design where users need to swipe or scroll sideways through content. The process is simple, but a few settings need to be configured correctly so the extra items stay hidden and the prototype scrolls smoothly. If this tutorial helps, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Figma tips and design tutorials. Let's get started. First, open your Figma file and create or select the items you want to scroll horizontally. For this example, you might have a row of cards, but the same method works with buttons, images, logos, thumbnails, or any other repeated elements. Make sure the items are arranged from left to right in the order you want users to see them. Now select all of the cards or items that should be included in the horizontal scroll area. With the item selected, press Shift and A on your keyboard. This adds auto layout and turns the selection into an auto layout container. In the auto layout settings, make sure the direction is horizontal. You should see the items arranged in a row with spacing between them. At this stage, you can adjust the spacing to control the gap between each card. You can also change the padding if you want extra space around the content. The important thing is that all of the items are inside one horizontal auto layout frame. This frame will act as the scrolling content area. Next, we need to resize the container. Select the auto layout frame and look for its right edge. Drag the right edge inward until the frame matches the width of the screen, device frame, or view window where the content will appear. Do not resize the individual cards. The goal is to make the parent frame narrower than the full row of content, so some items extend beyond the visible area. For example, if your screen is wide enough to show 3 cards, resize the container so it displays those 3 cards while the remaining cards continue beyond the right edge. This creates the overflow that users will be able to scroll through in the prototype. Now go to the Design tab in the right-hand sidebar. With the auto layout frame selected, find the option called Clip Content and turn it on. This is a very important step. Clip content prevents the cards or other elements that extend beyond the frame from appearing outside the visible boundary. Without this setting, the overflowing items may spill into other areas of your design, making the layout look incorrect. Once clip content is enabled, only the content inside the visible width of the frame will be shown. The extra cards will still exist inside the container, but they will be hidden until the user scrolls horizontally. The final step is to configure the prototype scrolling behavior. With the same container selected, switch from the Design tab to the Prototype tab in the right sidebar. Look for the section called Scroll Behavior. Inside this section, find the Overflow dropdown. By default, it may be set to no scrolling. Open the dropdown and change it to horizontal. This tells Figma that the content inside this frame should scroll from left to right when the prototype is previewed. If you want to test it on a mobile style design, you can use a trackpad, mouse wheel, or swipe gesture depending on your device. You should now be able to move horizontally through the cards and reveal the items that were hidden outside the frame. If the scrolling does not work, check a few things. First, confirm that the cards are actually wider than the visible container. If everything fits inside the frame, there is no overflow for Figma to scroll. Second, make sure clip content is enabled on the correct parent frame. Third, return to the Prototype tab and confirm that overflow is set to horizontal instead of no scrolling. Finally, make sure you are previewing the correct frame and testing the prototype rather than simply viewing the design canvas. You can also improve the result by adding consistent spacing between the cards, using the same card width throughout the row, and leaving enough padding around the content so the carousel feels intentional. Horizontal scrolling works especially well for featured content, categories, testimonials, product recommendations, and mobile navigation sections. So, to quickly recap, select your items, press Shift and A to create a horizontal auto layout container, resize the container so it matches the visible screen width, enable clip content in the design panel, then go to prototype and change overflow from no scrolling to horizontal. Once those 4 settings are in place, your Figma design will have a working horizontal scroll area. If this video helped you create horizontal scrolling in Figma, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more practical Figma tutorials, UI design tips, and prototyping guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.